Welcome back, ModCafers. This is a slightly more advanced tutorial if you want to use the Ambisonic files that we've created for use in the test chamber project at Q121. If you've perused the website and listened to some of the samples that we have available, you may have noticed that in all of the microphone positions, it's facing in the same way. Depending on what you want to do with your composition, you might not want that particular direction for your virtual audience. You can download all of the files from the website, and that will also give you access to the Ambisonic impulse responses and recordings. With these files and a DAW, you can generate your own new impulse responses with the microphone facing in a different direction. This isn't always very easy, and you'll have to look up specific instructions for your DAW of choice, because setting up your project for surround sound, quadraphonic sound, ambisonic stuff can be a faff. I'll show you how it works in Logic. First, you've got to open your audio settings, and in I/O assignments, you need to select quadraphonic. By default, it's normally 5.1 in the surround section. You need to do that for the input and output sections. You then need to go to the recording tab, recording project settings, and in audio, surround format is quadraphonic. That's because the polywavs that you can download from the website are 4 channels. When you create a new track, you go to Input Surround and Output Surround, and that will let you play the files back, and Logic won't try and split them across multiple tracks. If you want to use these files to generate a new impulse response in binaural, however, set the output to be stereo and create the new track. I have one made already here, using the AA1 Ambix IR. Now, this is microphone position 1, which is in the center of the return circuit, and it has speaker A pointing towards the microphone, and speaker A is at the top of the slope. This means when we listen to this IR back, it's going to sound like it comes from the left. Now, we're working with binaural sound, so make sure you've got your headphones on. By default, playing this file back probably won't give you an accurate representation of the stereo field. You need to use a free plugin from DearVR. All they require is your email address and a subscription to their mailing list, unfortunately, but you can unsubscribe from that. Add this to your channel and set the Ambisonic's format to be B format Ambix. Maybe it's AmbiX, I don't know. Set that, and your output to be binaural. When we play it back, you can hear that it comes from the left. Let's say you wanted your audience to be facing back out of the door to the return circuit. In the plugin, you can use the yaw control to rotate the stereo field 180 degrees. You can hear it comes from the right. You may want your audience to be facing down the slope, in which case you can set it to 90 degrees. Once you've chosen the orientation that you need, you'll need to export this file with the plugin applied. You can then re-import that into your convolution reverb of choice and get working on your composition. If you have any questions, chuck them in the comments for me, and I'll see you soon.